This is the story of Arachnia. Arachnia weaves, and she weaves so well. She weaves the passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from her loom on high. Athena, Athena, goddess-born lady, you're a jealous one. And Arachnia knows that you are watching her, waiting for her work to be undone. Athena, have you set the quest, and will you take the weave, and will you break the weft, or will you let this lady spin a tapestry of a tale untold, and then set her free? Arachnia weaves, and she weaves so well. She weaves a passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from her loom on high. Arachne, Arachnia, the goddess Athena's got a quest for you, and you must weave a story of the gods that rule in all their mystery, and you must tell it true. So Arachnia's woven the 7 moons. She spun the silver thread upon an applewood loom, and she's told the story of the gods that rule and all their mystery, and yeah, she's told it true. Arachnia weaves, and she weaves so well. She weaves a passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from the loom on high. So Athena came to earth, disguised as a crone, to gaze upon the tapestry this mortal woman sewn. And in and out the fabric that was stretched across the loom, the sins and the secrets of the gods were shown. Athena, Athena, goddess-born lady, you're an angry one. And as you spin your spell around Arachnia, to shift her shape into the weaving one, and as Arachnia sits and weaves upon a web, she casts her mind back and she remembers when she told the story of the gods that rule in all their mystery, and yes, she told it true. Arachnia weaves, and she weaves so well. She weaves a passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from her loom on high. Loom on high. Though it is a song, it tells a story very true, one which I was brought up with actually. So, Athena, being the goddess that she was, very beautiful indeed, might I add, very talented, but she was very well known for being a jealous goddess, not a god, sorry, a jealous goddess. Not that god or goddess matters to me, but it matters to some, but you get what I mean. She was a jealous goddess, and it came about that this lady, just a maiden, could weave some tremendous things upon looms, and they were very pretty, and people wanted to see them from everywhere. The gods and goddesses spoke of how beautiful they were. Athena was jealous, but she did challenge her to create the best loom, well, not the best loom, but the best tapestry upon a loom. And Arachnia took that challenge. I mean, she had no choice. This is Athena, right? She had no choice, really. She would have to. So the test was set, and she was to create a tapestry that was unique, that no one else would ever think of, that no one else could have ever possibly seen or known. So Arachnia set to work, and Athena doing a tapestry also, watched and watched and watched. And she got impatient, not actually being able to see quite properly, because one thing Arachnia knew was to not let Athena see properly before it was ready. And she happened to have help with other gods that helped her, so Athena could not exactly see the tapestry from where she were. So she came to Earth, and yes, she sort of disguised herself as an old lady because she wanted to see what Arachnia had done and why it seemed it was so spectacular, and probably was going to beat Athena, to be all fair. You know, her tapestry, Arachnia's tapestry, would have been far better than Athena's. I don't like to say that. I feel like I'm doing wrong, but this is a story, you know. It's just a story I was told at bedtime when I was younger. So when Athena came down to Earth, she dressed as an elderly lady so that Arachnia would not know it was Athena. And she let her look at her loom, and she showed her every bit of it. And Athena was outraged because, you see, the tapestry did indeed show the 7 moons, the 7 realms, and within that tapestry was all the naughty things that the gods and goddesses had done. Not only was it all the naughty things, but there were secrets in there that were never to be shown. And Arachnia had weaved all these with her wondrous tapestry and on her loom. And Athena, being raged and angry, she cast a spell on Arachnia, turning her into a spider. So she would forever be the weaving one, but she would weave now to live. She would weave a different story because she was weaving to survive. Hence, we have spiders, because from Arachnia came many more spiders. And every time a spider weaves its web, it's part of a wondrous story that no one will ever be able to put together, because there are many webs and many spiders. But Arachnia was not a spider. She was a lady. Athena was just very angry. And that's how we have now the spider, Arachnia. And she's weaving forever, I guess, now. So yeah, that is the story I was told growing up of how we got the spider. And that's actually the Spiral Dancer song, The Goddess and the Weaver, which goes with the story I was told. So I find it interesting. I like anything like that. I think it's very interesting, though it's folklore, you know, a myth. I like it all. But yeah, the tale of how we got the spider, because then it'd go into the tale of how we got the tinsel. We got the tinsel from the spiders creating webs around the tree, because it was just a tree with no tinsel or lights or anything, you know. And in the morning, when the sun shone on the tree, the spider's webs shone and made it look like there was tinsel on it. Eventually, we have tinsel, but it was originally just the spider's webs. But they were so beautiful that when the light hit them, they looked all sparkly. So yeah, that is the story I was taught of how we got spiders. Thanks for listening, and many blessings.